Ushiro Shime, back shrimp constriction. I'm going to reverse engineer this technique. There's a few different ways you can get into it. I'm going to start from the end and work backwards. What I've taken is a mobility tool, put a mop and a broom on each end for the arms, mobility tool for the neck and spine, and just wrap a gi around it. My finishing position is going to be they're face down, and I'm sitting full mount on them from behind with their arms pulled backwards and draped over my knees. And I'm attacking the head. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this. My favorite is just to go right across the bridge of the nose, underneath the eyebrows, or right under the nose above the lip, using a bone, just like you do in Hadabi. Instead of choking there, I'm just using that pressure point right across the nose, above and below the nose, reaching across the face, reinforcing and pulling back. Theoretically, depending on the length of your arms and how flexible they are, if they're not tapping, you can go in across the neck for a choke, or even deeper for a strangle, or even possibly just pushing on the back of the head and really arching the back of the shoulders. Those are all good variations. I think our most common one is just reaching across the face and cranking the neck back, also attacking the shoulders. Now, how do I get into this position? We do this from an overhead strike. Someone's attacking me from an overhead strike. Work just as well with a straight punch or even a cross wrist grab. What I need to do is get a hold of their wrist, be on the outside of their arm, with having my forearm pressure against the elbow to use that to take them down to the ground to get my setup. For our overhead strike, which is our most common, I do my X block, rotate, and take them down. For a straight punch, parry, slide and check, and take down. It's a wrist grab, a cross wrist grab, doing my variation of Takubi knee, coming underneath, grabbing the wrist, and instead of dropping into the elbow lock, using the elbow lock to take them down to the ground. In any case, I'm holding the wrist, I've got pressure on the back of the elbow, and I'm taking them all the way face down. My inside knee, I'm going to drop my shin right across their back for some extra pressure. And as I go down, I'm going to drape that arm over my outside leg to reach over it to kind of trap it there, freeing both of my hands. I'm going to reach under the far side armpit and reinforce, a little bit like Gyaku Hagai. I'm reaching under and hugging it towards me. As I do that, this foot's going to step over. I bring that other arm over my hip. Put my arms over top. It's nice. Here I've got a nice constriction. Got those arms locked and pulled behind them. And if they're not tapping at that point and you need them to, I'm going to go in across the face and arch that head back. For my exit, just go back out the way I came. Slide up the arm, lock the wrist, step out, and away. Same thing on the other side. Getting a takedown, got pressure on the back of the elbow, holding the wrist, face down, my inside knee goes across the back, pin them as I drape their arm over my thigh. I'm going to reach over, kind of lock that in, freeing my hands, reach underneath the armpit, squeezing with my other hand to bring it together, step over and under their arm, reach over and pull back. From here, going under the face, using the bone, the thumb side of my arm, reinforce, and arch the head back as well. Get out, sliding up, grabbing the wrist, locking the arm, and stepping away. Good luck practicing Ushiro Shime at home.